I read this article a while ago. The startup T2 wants to bring back the old days of Twitter, now known as X, and what it felt like back in 2007 when it was full of real people sharing things from their lives. Its creator, Gabor Cecel, said the original Twitter format works because people say, how can I write a snappy 280 characters about this thing that's just happened? And when they do that and get it in front of people who are really relevant to them, that's awesome. The original character limit on Twitter was 140. There are 20 words and 40 words in a 140 character count. Saying that is 26 words and 134 characters. Once the character limit had changed in November 2017, Twitter observed that only 12% of English tweets reached past the limit of 140 characters, while only 1% of tweets hit the new 280 character limit, and only 5% of tweets surpassed 190 characters. And that tweet was 43 words and 257 characters. I speak approximately 123 words per minute, which is 20 words per 10 seconds. Which is roughly the length of a 140 character tweet. The length of the average US political soundbite in 1968 was 43 seconds. Fast forward to 211, it was just 9 seconds, according to the Boston Globe. In the same article, it goes on to say that if a soundbite was longer than 10 seconds, it wouldn't get aired. So, if a soundbite is longer than an original tweet of 130 characters, it will not get aired on the news. Since Elon Musk took over and called everything X, he has these really long tweets that people can do. So I was thinking about speeches that people give, and I turned to Lord of the Rings and Boromir's speech. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Its black gates are guarded by more than just orcs. There is evil there that does not sleep. And that's 140 characters. The great eyes ever watchful, it is a barren wasteland riddled with fire and ash and dust. The very air you breathe is a poisonous fume. So at the limit, that could be 2 tweets, or it could be 1 tweet of 280 characters. Not with 10,000 men could you do this. It is folly. So 1 to 2 tweets of 65 words, 330 characters, and Boromir is there. And I did think I should go look at the blue tick accounts to see if anyone was writing essays. Since I was looking at politicians and the things that they say, I looked at the opening paragraphs of the first inaugural addresses of George Washington and Barack Obama. And the conclusion in Refact magazine was that scarcity produces power. Because Washington's opening was 314 words, Obama's was 89. So Obama's was the equivalent to about 3 tweets. Washington's was 6 tweets. Normally I'd write a blog about this, but I wanted to share these as sound bites. Speaking in sound bites of 140 characters is one thing, writing them another, and scanning a blog post of 4,000 characters in a Twitter feed is another thing. People are going to skip over it, and the idea is to keep things short and sweet. And if you change that, and you change the challenge for your users show you what they want, I guess that's my conclusion.